It's a beautiful day and there's a beautiful way to be hearing God's word to see what he has to say. So let's sit in the sun and start having some fun.
Wow, Morton, that sounds great.
Thanks. The gang from Cottonwood Trails today.
All right, here we go now.
Cottonwood Trails.
I like that.
Tales from Cottonwood Trails. Come spend some time with some good friends of mine.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
Gang from Cottonwood Trails.
The Purple Plant.
So, what are we looking for again?
There's apparently a super cool rock out here. It's really big and it looks just like a dinosaur.
I heard that it even sounds like it's roaring when the wind blows through it a certain way.
Hold on a second. A dino rock? Where's the cola then?
What cola?
You said if I came on this incredibly long walk to the edge of Cottonwood Trails, I'd get to see a cooler with cola. And presumably drink it too.
I think you might have misheard, Frank. I said we were going to see something cooler than cola.
Ah, for Pete's sake. So there isn't any cola at the end of the longest walk of my life?
Nope, sorry.
Well, at least I still have a few gulps left in this can. Where did you guys get this information about a dinosaur rock anyway?
I can't really remember, but it was a reliable source, I'm sure.
Yeah.
If I find out it was Morton, I'm not gonna be happy.
Well, whoever told us about it said that it was right over this hill. Come on, Frank. We're almost at the top.
This is the worst. You two go ahead. I'll be there in a few.
Okay, let's take a look over the hill and see if... Whoa!
What? Is your dino rock there at least?
Actually, no.
Ah, for crying out loud.
I don't see the rock, but there's something else.
Wow! I've never seen anything like it.
Come look, Frank.
All right. There. Now what are those?
There's a whole field full of them.
A whole field full of the brightest purple plants I've ever seen.
Hi, Matilda. Have you seen Rob or Abby? I need a ranger's advice on something. I've been thinking about adding an extra meal into my day, but I can't decide if I want a second supper or a third lunch.
Third lunch? You already eat 2 lunches?
Yeah, sometimes I get hungry after my mid-morning snack.
My goodness. To answer your question, no, I haven't seen them. I think Abby left this morning to do some research in the North Woods for the next week, and Rob had to report to Ranger headquarters for some kind of training. I think he'll be back in a few days.
Rats. I guess I'll just go with both second supper and third lunch then.
Hey, have you seen Rosie, Oz, and Frank?
Not since I told them about Dino Rock.
Ooh, is that the weird rock that looks like a dragon down by the caves at the river?
It's a dinosaur, not a dragon. And I'm pretty sure it's at the very end of the hiking path that goes through to the other side of Cottonwood Trails.
The West Path? I don't know anybody who's been all the way down there, and I'm pretty sure the rock is by the caves.
Uh-oh.
Did they go all the way down the path to find it?
Possibly.
Hoo boy, that's a long way to go for nothing. I'll bet Frank is furious.
Guys, check it out.
We found something weird.
How about that? Their ears must be burning.
Did they get hot sauce in their ears? Oh, happens to me all the time.
Morton, Matilda, look what we found.
Hold on, where's Frank?
He was with us, but he's just returning at a bit of a slower pace.
Never mind that, though. You won't believe what we found.
Is it a labradoodle made of tortellini?
No.
A Turkish man selling asparagus?
No.
A chair that whenever you sit in it, it transports you to another dimension where the people all look like pillows and the currency is socks, and there's an evil blanket named El Duvet, whose only goal in life is to keep everyone way too warm when they're sleeping so that they wake up all sweaty and gross and have the worst sleeps ever, and the only one who can stop him is a heroic ice pack named Coolio McPack of Ice, who can keep the heat of El Duvet away with the power of his cool song that goes like this. I'm Coolio McPack of Ice, may the power of cool be with you all. Sleeping in bed or on the couch, the power of cool is what you need. Or something like that. I got kind of lost in the moment there.
Rosie, just show them what we found.
Look at this.
What in the world? Those leaves are the brightest shade of purple I've ever seen.
They smell nice, too. What did you do to them to make them look and smell like that?
Nothing. We just found them like that.
There was a whole field full of them, so we picked a few to show everyone.
Soon everybody will know about the amazing Rosie buds.
I thought the Oz shrub had a bit of ring to it.
We still haven't figured out the specifics, so we're just calling it the purple plant for now.
Ooh, I've always thought Brian would be a great name for a leafy plant.
Anyway, we gotta tell everyone about it. This could make us famous.
I doubt anyone will care about some purple plants. I stand corrected.
Everybody quiet down!
I guess you've all heard of the super cool plants that Oz and I discovered?
Hey, I was there too.
Frank, where have you been?
We haven't seen you since we started walking back from the field of purple plants.
Yeah, I just got back.
It took you that long? It's been hours!
You two are all quick and fidgety. I can't keep up with that. I came at my own pace.
Well, we were just sharing our discovery with all the animals in the clearing here. We wanted everyone to be able to get some for themselves. That'll really put the Oz shrub on the map.
Rosie buds.
Purple plants.
Right, purple plants.
So we're gonna lead everyone there right now.
Hold on. Did you just say we're going back?
Yeah, come on, Frank. It'll be a fun group walk all together.
If it'll help, you can carry me.
Not happening.
Come on, everyone.
Let's go.
Worst day ever.
Well, I gotta say, I thought that purple plant was kinda nice, but I never expected everyone to be like this. When we all went to pick some a few days ago, it's like everybody lost their marbles.
That happened to me once.
I'm not surprised.
Hi, guys.
Rob, you're back.
Yep, it's only been a few days, but it feels like forever. What's been happening around here?
Funny you should ask. First, Oz and I
Ahem.
and Frank found these leafy plants that we'd never seen before, and we decided we wanted to show them to everybody.
So we let all the animals to where the plants grow, and they took some for themselves.
Now we're hoping that maybe we were the first ones to discover these plants, and they could be named something like Rosie buds.
Or Oz shrubs.
Or Brian.
Everyone got some of the purple plants, all thanks to us.
A purple plant?
Yeah, why'd you ask?
Do you have some with you?
Got some right here.
Oh no. Has anyone been eating them?
Yeah, just about everybody. Apparently they're pretty tasty, although I haven't actually tried any yet.
Me neither.
I only eat orange things. Ooh, and green.
I'm still eating leftover hot cakes from my bake sale.
I don't do salad.
So none of you have eaten any, but everyone else has?
Yeah.
This is not good.
Yeah? Why?
When I was little, there was a forest ranger that I really looked up to. I even got to meet him once. His name was Ranger Stu.
Stew.
Agreed.
Ranger Stu is known for his research into a lot of undiscovered species of animals and plants in Cottonwood Trails. This included some strange purple leafy plants that he found.
Hold up. How do you know all this if you were just a kid at the time?
I was always a bit of a forest ranger nerd. I knew all the rangers and what they were good at. I even had all their trading cards.
Why am I not surprised?
I know. Anyway, Ranger Stu soon discovered that those purple plants were actually highly toxic.
What does that mean?
It means that these purple plants are poisonous, Morton, and I have no idea how to get rid of the poison. Why would you guys risk sharing something unknown with everyone? Don't you realize how dangerous that is?
Well, we thought it was the right thing to do. Isn't there a story about Jesus sharing with a big crowd?
Yes, but that's a very different situation. You see, the story you're thinking of is found in John chapter 6. Jesus was often busy helping people and teaching eager listeners, but at this point he was resting with his friends. A huge crowd of over 5,000 people followed them because they had heard that Jesus could do amazing things, and they wanted to see this for themselves. On this day, they would not be disappointed.
Wow, that's quite a large crowd coming to see the Lord. And right after we sat down, too. How many people would you guess it would be, John? 5,000?
There must be 5,000 men alone, not to mention the women and children. My question for you, Peter, is why they're all following us out here to the mountains at lunchtime.
No kidding. What are they going to eat? I doubt we'll be able to convince Matthew to give up any of the figs from his secret stash.
Oh, look. What do you think Jesus, Andrew, and Philip are talking about?
Where should we buy food for the people to eat?
People? You mean this crowd of people, Lord? Even if there were somewhere to buy food, it would take a half a year's wages just to get everybody one bite.
Lord, the only food I know of is from this little boy who has 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish. And that won't go very far.
Let me hold the loaves and fish.
Here you go.
Jesus had the crowd sit down and thanked God for the food. He then began ripping the 5 loaves and 2 fish into pieces, which he gave to his disciples to hand out.
Here, hand these to the people.
Yes, Lord.
The disciples took the food and shared it with the crowd. Every time they came back to Jesus, he would have more for them to give out.
Hey, Andrew, how many people have you given food to?
At least 100, I'd say.
Me too. I mean, where does it keep coming from?
Are we sure there are only 5 loaves and 2 fish?
Yeah, this is amazing.
Jesus is amazing.
Not only did every single person get enough to eat, but there were 12 baskets full of leftovers afterward. Jesus had done something incredible that day, and the crowd of over 5,000 people witnessed the miracle firsthand.
Exactly! So how is that so different from what we did? We just wanted to share our discovery with everybody.
The difference is in the motivation. It sounds to me like you guys were motivated by pride and a desire to have everybody think more highly of you. Jesus, on the other hand, was motivated by love for all those people and a desire to show them kindness. Throughout his life, there were a number of characteristics that defined who Jesus truly was. The kindness he always showed others was definitely something that set him apart.
Well, when you put it that way, I can see your point.
Yeah, me too. Sorry, Rob, we made a mess of things.
Don't be so hard on yourselves, guys. I'm sorry for reacting so harshly. It's not like you guys did this on purpose. But the fact remains that we have a big problem on our hands.
We sure do. All of our friends are poisoned and they don't even know it.
What's going to happen to them, Rob?
Well, I can't remember exact details, but I believe that very soon everyone will start feeling really sick.
Really sick? Oh no! What will happen after that?
They'll keep getting worse and worse until... I don't want to think about that.
How exactly can we help them?
Is there something we can make to stop the poison?
I think I remember that through his research, Ranger Stu had discovered an antidote of some kind, but I can't remember what it was.
Well, what's the plan here, Rob?
I'm not sure, but we need to figure something out and figure it out fast, or our friends are in trouble.
Yikes! What are Rob and the gang going to do? Will they find an antidote? Will they run out of time? It seems like there's much more to uncover in this tale. Listen next time to hear what happens in the continuing saga of the Purple Plant.
This has been a donor-funded production by Square One World Media, created and written by Jordan Evans, directed by Stu Hunnable. Sound design is by Eric Borman. Sound engineering and editing by Eli Melsness. The production manager is Grant Hepner. Starring in this episode were Jordan Evans, Karen Reimer, Joanna Braun, Eric Borman, Ezra Enns, Chris Lim, Jason Stoffman, and Benjamin Rempel.